Wasabi everyone, welcome back to another weekly warnings video. It still hasn't improved. The only thing that's really different about this week is that we have a flood of these new Secret Layer pricings, a flood of the new Brothers War pricings. I don't really cover those because they're so new. There's usually not a meta reason why those cards are moving, so we'll probably wait about a week or two to really discuss those. And by the way, I want to thank you all for making the literal death of Magic maybe my most viewed video of all time. If not, it will probably get there within the week. It means a lot if nobody watched that. It was a big waste of time. I don't get any ad revenue off of any kind of music and videos. So for that, I got another one planned, and that's going to be releasing maybe tomorrow. So today we have Thief of Sanity is the top gainer. We're talking about a 5,000% increase from under $1 to around 20. Now you might be thinking, it's possible Void, right? It could be a sought after card for Pioneer. It was played in Standard. It was played in some pretty good decks then. Well, there are a couple steps that we go through to determine whether or not something is a legit interest. Are the people actually buying this, or is there some kind of scheme? There are 4 different printings of this. It was released in one of the more recent Commander products for Streets of New Capenna. It's not hard to find. And if you look at underneath the listing price, you see the market value. The original from Guilds of Ravnica is what I would consider to be a bulk rare that you could get a lot of pretty easily if you wanted to. And the initial listings are still under $1. As I recommend you do for any card, go and look at that bottom right there. Click on View Sales History. Once we do that, we get this pop-up window that shows us the most recent sales. I am currently recording this on the 7th of December. As I do for all of the market videos, I'm usually a day ahead of their release. So today, the 7th of December, we see 5 individual sales for $99. They do this often with just one quantity because the market value is impacted by separate sales. If it's just one sale of 99, it's going to affect it a little bit, but you get 5 and that's definitely going to have an impact. Just look at the other sales too before the 7th. You got a couple on the 6th, you got one on the 4th, one on the 2nd, one on the 1st, only one on the 30th of November, so it's not like people are aggressively buying this. To do it this often for that kind of price is clearly manipulation. The next card is Kindred Summons from Commander 2017. Now I remember, and you can see it here on the chart, when that card was significantly more expensive. But then it got a reprint in Adventures in the Forgotten Realms, which absolutely tanked its value. Now what could possibly be causing it to go right back up to 10? We're going to go through the same exact process. If you really want it, you can get the Adventures in the Forgotten Realms one for around $3. You can still get the Commander 2017 one for around $3. We do the same exact thing. We look at the sales history. We see something a little bit different. Rather than 5 sales all in one day, you started out getting some $15, $16 sales, and then it went up to $30, $40, back down to 30, back up to 40 again on the 6th of December. So we have some sellers that are patiently waiting, playing this game, and you see on the 7th, someone bought 8 of these for $4. Now, I don't know if that's whoever's pulling the scheme, or if it's someone thinking that the card is actually a good deal at $4, and they want to play the game too. This is very common to see. People jump in and then they buy large quantities of this closer to a more realistic price, which is why I make videos about this. It's going to keep happening. I think it's borderline predatory. We have a lot of bad things happening in Magic the Gathering. Yeah, we're going to keep talking about it. That's why I changed it from the Market Watch series to weekly warnings, because it became more me just warning you. And I said, why am I going to pretend there's actual genuine interest in most of these cards when this is happening? When the top trending cards compared to the previous week are going up by like 500 to 5,000% because sellers are playing games. The next one is a little bit more disappointing, Canopy Cover, because of Ivy Gleeful Spell Thief, but that card came out like 2 months ago, right? Why would it just start to have an impact now? Again, go through the same exact process. You get to see the lowest listings here are still under $1. You have 3 sales on the 6th of December for $20, and that's going to have an impact. That's the reason why you see it going up in the market value. The next card is Crop Rotation from the Dual Decks Nissa vs. Ob Nixilis. Most of these cards just didn't have great gains either, so I have to resort to talking about cards like these that are a bit on the lower end. This is a red flag. I know it's not a massive increase, not a massive premium on what you see its average listing price being, but December 5th and 6th, you see the same value. You see $375, which is way more than what you can get it for if you're just talking about percentages. I view that as a red flag when it's the same quantity and the same price that often within the same day, and it would be an easier one to do it with. These are not hard cards to find. So if you don't believe me, here's a screenshot of MTGstocks.com's market values compared to the previous week. Very top heavy with that Thief of Sanity, not a lot of insane gainers. Again, a lot of the new Brothers War stuff is just flooding this, so we're not going to get really a good idea of other cards until they leave. I appreciate you for watching the video. Subscribe if you have not already. Commander Void here signing off. I will see you all next time.